So guys, season 6 is just about 1 week away at this point, and I think that this season, compared to every single season in the past, has been the most secret and I would say, I don't know, low-key season, because Respawn honestly gave us so much more information in the previous seasons. Like, let's take season 5 for example, right? Before season 5 actually came out, we had so much information on new features, new additions, just new stuff coming in that season. And while we still do have a good idea of what to expect in season 6, we also still don't know so much about this brand new season, and it's just 1 week away. So I think that this season has the potential to be one of the most interesting and fun seasons if the content is there, because it's honestly a surprise. We don't know that much about it, and if Respawn delivers in terms of content, then this should be a very fun season to play. Now with that said, right, I can still give you guys 5 upcoming changes in season 6 because we do have some information about it, and based on what devs actually said in the past and based on leaks as well, we can make some informed guesses about changes coming in season 6, which is always very good. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're currently 4k subs away from 40k, so if you guys want to actually help me out and you want to see me get to that 40k mark, don't be shy, click that sub button. It helps me out so much and I'd appreciate every single one of those subs. So enough talk, let's take a look at some changes coming in this brand new season. Alright guys, so first up, we actually have a very big change, and this most likely will change the meta. It'll just change the face of how Apex is currently played. Now as we know, right, every single season there tends to be a switch in the care package guns. Obviously in season 5 we had the PK, which turned into a care package gun, and the Mastiff went to be ground loot. And in season 4 we obviously had the Devotion, which became a care package gun as well. Well, in season 6, right, the rumored care package gun is set to be the R99. It's also a prediction that the Devotion will no longer be a care package gun, because obviously Rampart deals with LMGs, right? One of Rampart's abilities is to actually have more LMG ammo and a faster reload time. And currently in Apex, the only LMG that's actually ground loot is the Spitfire, so I think it just naturally makes sense to give Rampart at least 2 LMGs to use as ground loot, because if you can only use one, which is the Spitfire, it's kind of a trashy ability to have, right? So most likely in season 6 the R99 will become a gold weapon and the Devotion will be a regular ground loot weapon once again. Now this most likely means that the Volt SMG, which is an energy weapon coming into season 6, most likely will take the R99's place as being the king of SMGs. Who knows? Respawn could decide to buff the alternator and make it insanely strong, but according to Bias, who is actually a very known data miner right now in the Apex community, the R99 will no longer be ground loot, and this weapon will now be in the care packages in season 6. Now this right here is going to be a very big adjustment, a very big change in season 6, because the R99 has always been king. It's always been the best ground loot gun in Apex, arguably, and I don't think anyone really wanted to see the R99 being placed in the care package rotation. But I think change on a whole in any video game is always good, and the R99 has been king for a very long time in Apex. So yeah, what do you guys think about this news? Do you want to see the R99 stay in regular rotation, or do you think it's time for it to become a care package gun? Let me know. Now a second big change taking place in season 6 is the introduction of a brand new crafting system. Now unfortunately we don't have too much details on this because Respawn hasn't given us the full info, but I think the general idea of what crafting is going to be should be very self-explanatory. So basically guys, I think materials would be introduced into Apex. You have to collect these materials around the map, and I'm guessing it will take a certain amount of materials collected to craft a specific item in Apex. So let's say for example you have to get like 500 materials to craft a blue shield and like 750 to craft a purple shield, right? So I think that's how it'll actually work. You could decide if you want to play defensive and collect materials, or maybe you can even play aggressive and kill other players and steal their collected materials as well. Who knows? But this should be a very interesting system in season 6, and it should give you more options to collect more loot in Apex. So what do you guys think of a new crafting system coming in season 6? Comment right now. Next up guys, as expected, we have some legend buffs and nerfs coming in season 6 as well. Now we do have a general idea of like which legends to expect in terms of nerfs and buffs, because the devs have given us information on this in the past. So in terms of legends being buffed in season 6 guys, for sure we can expect to see an Octane buff and a Crypto buff. The Octane buff should be a very big buff. It should give him a very big change as well to make him more useful in the game. But the Crypto buff, based on what the devs actually said, most likely will be a much smaller buff in comparison. Now my personal prediction for buffs in Season 6 also includes Loba and Pathfinder, because Loba honestly has some of the worst stats currently in this game. I'm going to show you guys her stats right now on screen. It doesn't look very good in terms of like pick rate and win rate and stuff, but also Pathfinder because he had a huge drop in his pick rate since the beginning of Season 5. Obviously the cooldown to his grapple was extended from 15 seconds to 35 seconds, which is a very big change, a very big nerf I should say, and I think Respawn might do something to correct this in Season 6. We'll have to wait and see. I'm also expecting to see a Revenant nerf in Season 6 because he's been really insane the past couple of weeks in Season 5. He obviously is like meta right now. Everyone is complaining about Revenant, especially in ranked, so most likely Respawn would do something to kind of address Revenant's current state, and he might see a very small nerf in Season 6 as well. So what do you guys think about my theories, and do you actually want to see a Octane and Crypto buff in Season 6? Let me know. Now we won't be getting a new map in Season 6. Olympus would have to wait until Season 7, but we will be getting some map changes to World's Edge in this next season. The dome most likely will be changed up a bit because the rocket site is now there, and I would also say that the surrounding areas around dome should also be kind of like changed up a bit as well. We obviously don't know the full extent to the map changes coming in World's Edge, but PlayStation actually released an official tweet and kind of gave away that World's Edge will be seeing some map changes in Season 6. I'm going to show you guys the tweet right now, but this basically confirms that a new map is very unlikely in Season 6, but it also confirms that World's Edge would be seeing some changes in this game. So I can't wait to see what Respawn has in store and how they actually go about changing around World's Edge. But what do you guys think of some map changes in World's Edge, and are you still very disappointed about no new map in Season 6? Let me know your thoughts. And last but not least, I made a video about this a while ago as well, but a new clubs feature actually was recently leaked in Apex, and this most likely might arrive in Season 6. The whole goal of this brand new clubs feature is to make solo queuing a bit less, I would say a bit less difficult to do, because obviously right now in Apex, if you solo queue in ranked, if you solo queue in just regular pubs, you most likely will come across some full stacked squads with like Pret Trails and R99s and Wingman, Skullpiercer Rungs and Mastiffs. It's always going to be a very sweaty environment right now if you have any sort of skill in Apex because of skill-based matchmaking. So according to this leak by Structal, clubs would basically act as guilds or as clans in Apex. So if you don't want to solo queue one day, you can just jump into like a squad with some of your club members, and it should make the games a bit more enjoyable and less sweaty as well. So it obviously doesn't fix the skill-based matchmaking issue or the lack of solos in Apex, but it should make the matchmaking process a bit more forgiving if you actually use this clubs feature. So this could actually be a very big change for Apex, and if it does come in Season 6, what will be your thoughts on this brand new clubs feature? Let me know and comment down below. So yeah, but that's all for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and what are your thoughts on all of these changes coming to Apex in Season 6? Once again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.